Hello everyone and welcome to Pathology. Hope you're all having a good Monday so far. I'm on my lunch break and I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm not really sure where I'm going to get it, but somewhere in the area. I might get one of those steeping packs, or I might go up here to Certain Feelings and just get a cup of coffee. But I'm out on a walk. It's a very beautiful day. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's just a perfect, maybe mid 60s, or low 60s outside. So very nice. Oh, actually, I think I gotta go this way. So today's been pretty good. I mean, I haven't really done that much. I've just worked. This is my first time going outside, so that's what I'm doing. I don't really have any plans for tonight besides making dinner. And yeah, I'm sure Emily and I will go on a walk or something. But that's all. Last night, I also didn't really do anything. Did I watch anything? I don't think so. I didn't really watch anything. I want to talk to my friend Chris tonight or tomorrow. So I might do that. And that's about all. That's all that's happening. Pretty chill, pretty good day. Here's a livery. It's a nice building. So I've decided to go to Certain Feelings Coffee. I'm just going to get a regular cup of coffee, nothing fancy. I'm sure it will be good. I don't know. I've never had just their regular coffee. I could also go to this other place called Blue Collar Coffee Shop, which is right here. But I don't think it's actually good, but I don't know. I'm going to somewhere where I know they have decent coffee. So, okay, I'm going into the garage. So I got my Certain Feelings coffee right here, and I've taken a few sips of it, and it is genuinely some of the best coffee I've had all month, which is very surprising. So I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is, but it's very nice. Look at this. Behind me is this blue little shipping dock, I think. So it's very good. It's obvious. It's definitely a Ethiopian blend. So it's citrusy. It's very fruity. It's crazy how. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very good coffee for being drip coffee. Not a pour over. Very nice. Now, is this coffee that your grandma would like? Probably not. It's not bold. It doesn't have your normal coffee flavor. It's like fruit. It's very fruity, blueberry, cherry. Very good, very good. It exceeded my expectations. So now I'm gonna go back to work. I'm gonna drink this coffee, enjoy this coffee, and go from there. It's such a beautiful day. And I love this little shipping dock. It's very nice. And how it goes with the blue sky. Well, that's all. I'll see you in a bit. I think there was maybe something I wanted to tell you, but I forget. Oh, yesterday when Emily and I, when we were on that walk in Chatham Arches, we saw all these homes for sale. It was so interesting. It would be there's this one home, and it literally is as big as 4 homes. It says the lot is on the size of what would be 4 homes. And it's amazing. It has a pool. It have a huge yard. So interesting, I bet it costs $4 million, maybe $5 million, if not more. I feel like only maybe like a president or a CEO could live there, you know what I mean? But it was fun. Emily and I love walking around neighborhoods. We love looking at, different people's homes. It's a good time. It's a great time. So, okay, I'm gonna go. Hello, everyone. So it's the end of our work day, of my work day. And I wanted to tell you about something that I recently watched. Actually, I just started it today after work, and it's called The Dark Side of the Ring. Maybe some of you know about this. I imagine if you're a wrestling fan, you know about The Dark Side of the Ring. It's made by Vice. It's kind of like a documentary about wrestlers from the past and their stories, their dark stories, how they died, or maybe how they were involved in a very dramatic situation. So it's great. If you just like documentaries in general, maybe even if you like crime shows or crime documentaries, I would recommend watching it. It's really cool. You can get it, at least right now, you can get part of the season, or if not, most of the episodes free on YouTube through Vice. I've really enjoyed it. So I'm not a wrestling fan, but I find that these stories of wrestlers are just so interesting, because that whole industry really developed, in the past 50 years, and the whole celebrity status of being a wrestler and all the stories that go with that, and the type of people that were attracted to that type of sport. Very interesting. So yeah, and it just makes me wonder how much stuff is going to come out about WWE and Vince Vaughn in the future, or his family, because there's a lot of sketchy stuff. And, they're on the stock market. It's just so interesting. So, but I really enjoy the series, and I've been watching that, and yeah, that's what I've been up to since after work. Now, Emily just got home, and she got her shot today. So she's done with that. And maybe she'll talk about that later. I don't know. We're going to go on a walk, though, because it's so nice out. It's very sunny out. It may not be super warm, but it's very sunny. So we're going to go for a walk, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's all for today. Emily and I went on a walk. We went on a pretty long walk. It was very nice. We walked through Mass Ave. We walked by Brew Burger, and it was packed. It's crazy how Brew Burger, it's just a burger place downtown. It's always busy. It's like, wow, it's crazy, I don't know. I guess people really like their food. No offense, but every time I go over there or walk by it, I always think it stinks really bad. Meaning just the general area right there smells, not Brew Burger itself. Okay, moving on from that. I was, one of my friends texted us because Apple is moving to, not fully moving, but they're making a section in North Carolina. So I think it's $1 billion area. Is it $1 billion, Emily? Or I think it's 1 billion so they're building a whole new area in North Carolina. And it's a part of their $400 billion USD spend operation. So they're popping up different areas around, I guess, the United States. And one of their main sections is going to be in Raleigh, which is really cool. But it's really cool. There's already a ton of stuff in Raleigh. So Emily and I actually almost lived in Raleigh, not really. I interviewed for a job in Raleigh a couple years ago, and I remember going there. I interviewed at NC State. And just that, it's just crazy how busy it is. I had to be at the interview pretty early in the morning, and I was on the highway, and I was just thinking, this is crazy. I do not want to drive in this every day. So yeah, but it's going to make it even crazier, and which adds into like the infrastructure of everything. So everything is just going to be, it's going to be crazy down there at the triangle. So that's really cool, though. I am really excited for Raleigh, because I'm where I'm from is closer to Raleigh, so it'll be interesting to visit RDU area, and yeah, that'll be cool. And I heard Indy's also getting a warehouse or distribution area for Apple here. So that's cool. It looks like Apple's doing quite a bit, or building and growing quite a bit. So I'm sure they'll continue to. I mean, they have so many plans for healthcare and cars, and they got the money. And then, okay, I saw this earlier today that Skittles released. I'm excited about this. Skittles announced a new type of Skittle for Halloween. I assume it's for Halloween because maybe it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's called Shriekers, and there's no set date for when it comes out, but maybe I can show it to you. So it's like an orange packaging with a whatever skull head or something. So you assume it's coming out at Halloween, which is the first Halloween candy announcement I've heard of. But it's gonna be sour Skittles without the sour on the outside, I think. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I think that will be a big hit. So, and I was also reading today, which is really surprising, that most of America's honey, or most of the honey in the United States, has traces of radioactivity from all of the nuclear testing in the 50s and between 1950 and 1970. So, which is very interesting. They even said in the East Coast. So it's not just West Coast, it's even the East Coast, and the soil in the East Coast has traces of radioactivity, which bees are pretty sensitive to, and it can be concentrated within honey. And they said within large amounts of honey. Now I assume it's like really large amounts, you know what I mean? That it can be semi-radioactive or fully radioactive. So that was interesting. I would like to know more about that. I'm sure there's all types of stuff, in that world that, it's probably true, but you don't want to know. You don't want to know. That just stresses people out. So, but it is very interesting to learn, So, well, that's everything. I hope you all have a good Tuesday tomorrow, a good Monday night. Emily and I will do Tuesday Tea Talk tomorrow. We are also going on a walk with our friends and going to go get ice cream. I'm not sure where we're going, but I'm sure I'll record it and show it to you on Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably do Tuesday Tea Talk and then go on a walk, So I think that's what we'll do. Tonight we had Trader Joe's veggie fried rice. It was very good. I really liked it. So, okay, and I fed my sourdough. If you haven't fed your sourdough, you haven't given your sourdough flour and water, you should probably do that. Because I did not give it that for a couple of days. So, yeah. Well, if you're still watching this, comment down below honey. Do you like honey? I really like honey. I think it's amazing. And I really can tell the difference between high quality honey and low quality honey, which I know is like really drama. Maybe some of you, maybe that's so drama, but I really can. So yeah, it's amazing the different taste that honey can be. Certain bees, if they're near a citrus tree and the flowers are more citrusy, it's going to be a citrusy honey. Or if it's near whatever else, it kind of takes on the flavor of whatever plants the bees are around. So, but I've never had, when I was in high school, I used to get real raw honey with the honeycomb in it. It was so good. But since I've been here, I really haven't. I think in my hometown, I know a few, personally know a few people that have bees, and very interesting. Even my friend Teddy from high school had bees, and I remember when he bought the bees online, and he became like a beekeeper, or he was learning to become a beekeeper with his parents. It was very interesting. So, and he showed us pictures about how the queen bee was shipped to him. They had it in this little comb or something, and yeah, it's crazy. So interesting. One time, I know I'm gonna go soon, but one time I was driving somewhere when I was in high school, and I saw a swarm of bees in a parking lot. I've never seen that before, but I think their queen died and they were looking for a new hive or something, or they were trying to find their queen, or something happened. I don't know what happened, but they were all swarming in this one parking lot. So crazy. And I think actually last week, there was this lady, it might not have been last week, it might have been like a month ago, but I know I saw this thing in the news where this person went inside to go get groceries, and then when they came back outside, there was a swarm, there was basically a whole beehive on their car because they were trying to move. I guess the bees were going somewhere else and they just landed on the car, and they had to call the fire department, and the fire department, one of the people in the fire department was a beekeeper, so I guess he took them home with him or whatever. So yeah, man, beekeeping is so interesting. I would never want to be a beekeeper, but I love the honey. I love the honey, and I love honeycomb. It's so good. But I am always paranoid that there's going to be a stinger in it, even though I know that will probably never happen. But I just am traumatized by bees and wasps. I hate wasps so much. I hate yellow jackets. There's actually yellow jackets down here near our apartment area, and it stresses me out. Every time I walk by it, I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want to be around you. Ever since I was a little kid and got Sour Patch Kids in my pocket, I was playing in the woods, and then all the yellow jackets came in my pockets and trying to eat all the Sour Patch Kids, and it freaked me out, and they started biting me and stinging me. Worst thing ever. My goodness, I hated that. So, okay, everyone. Well, I'm gonna go. I hope you're having a good Monday. If no one's told you this today, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll see Emily tomorrow too on Tuesday Tea Talk. Bye.